everybody. Welcome to the Dutchman's Wood Shack. I have a little bit of a setback here. One thing was yesterday when I was varnishing this, it turned out looked really nice. Right, it was beautiful. All right, and I didn't notice anything. It was smooth. This morning when I came out here, it was really patchy. It felt rough, very rough, like somebody had put sand, gritty sand in it. Um, what I think happened is, okay, this here wasn't bad, but when I started grabbing all the rest of this other stuff I have, like the sides that go in here, and some of the drawers, definitely the drawers. What happened was this was full of sandy, gritty stuff. What happened was, I think what happened is when I was cleaning the brushes, and this is critical. This is where I think what happened. When I started out with a new brush, it was fine, and for a long time I did all this. I did a few other things. Then I put the brush in this. Okay, so you see that? Dirty. That's dirty. Well, here, lo and behold, I think what happened is when I was doing the backside of this, even though I tack clothed everything and blew spots off, I don't think there was completely void of dirt. Somehow I got dirt in the brush. Brush got it, and every time I took it out after that and put it in here, put the brush in the can and put it on there. Didn't notice it yesterday until the day when it hardened and overnight, and it was able to stick through the varnish. So I'm gonna write a list up, and I'm gonna tell the do's and don'ts about when you're doing something like this. The biggest problem you're gonna have with something like this is when you go back inside of it. You try to do anything in the inside, it's gonna always have dirt and dust. It's always gonna be rough. There's always gonna be crap that'll get in this. So if you can avoid the inside as much as possible, and just do that, and just do this, then you're ahead of the game. Um, Things, and the other thing is too, tack cloths. I always use a tack cloth, right? But I don't know about you, but I use the tack cloth on one side, and then after I've got everything done the first time, I'll turn it over to the other side. Now, normally I just use it once and I'll toss it away because there's so much grit in here. If you're trying to finish this off, and you may end up having dust and dirt on this when you go over it. So I'm kind of doing a two-step process. First off was I use an air gun, and then I actually used another cloth. So I'm using air gun, this cloth, and this cloth, and to get it all clean, because the problem is it's really looked crappy. So I was kind of disappointed because I spent a lot of time in it. But like, for instance, this, I had to sand and sand and sand. And long story short, you see all this white stuff on here? Tack cloth doesn't get it all off sometimes. So I go over it a couple of times with different stuff. And so hopefully I get all this stuff done. Not today, well, within the next couple of days probably. But if it does it again, then that means, and I'm gonna wipe this on, the wipe on poly. I'm changing my tune. Instead of using what I had before, the Hellmann's, I'm using this. I should have never left this. So, kind of a letdown. Anyway, that's from me to you. I'll post something on it tonight on Dutchman's Wood Shack, and we'll go from there. Guys, have a great day. Bye. Thanks.